Okay, guys, so we'll just make the rest of this video a second part. I accidentally stopped recording, so yeah, we'll just continue on with this video. So the first video will just be the Jeopardy round, and the rest of this is gonna be Double Jeopardy, Final Jeopardy, and then Game 2 of those. So yeah. But they'll both be uploaded at the same time, though. Okay, thank you. Okay, now Victoria Grows, what were you saying? Okay, so like I said. Woo! Sorry about that. But Victoria, you said about you somehow getting third place. Tell us about that. Yeah, because like I was honestly so shocked that I managed to make it to the final round, and just like Brad and Roger were both great contestants. So like I said, it'll be sad if I'm not here. Like I said, I had fun. It was a great time being here. Okay then. Madam Odia, what about you? How do you feel we've reached the end of the knockout? Yeah, I want to redeem myself. I want to make it to the final round this time. I made it to the semifinal round. But like, you know, it was still a great time. Okay. So Victoria will be selecting first in the Double Jeopardy round. Here are the new 6 categories. Chapters, skins, CFC and Among Us, glitches in Among Us, abilities, and finally all things Among Us. Okay. Victoria, make the selection. Alright. Let's go chapters 12. What is the name for chapters 1 and 10? Victoria, what is house, station, gallery, forest, school, hospital, metro, carnival, city, mall? Correct. Chapter 16. What is the name for chapter 1? Victoria, what is house? Correct. Chapters 2000. What is the name for chapter 11.5? Adriana, what is distorted memory? Good for 2000. Chapters 8. What is the most favorite chapter I'm picking? Victoria, what is carnival? Correct. Chapters 4. What is the name for chapter 11? Victoria, what is outpost? Correct. We have no more chapters available for you. Dang. Abilities for 12. How can your ability to bar go up by 3? Hint, it's very useless. Right. What's a team energy boost? Correct. Abilities 16. The answer there. Is first of 3 daily doubles. You have you have 11,800 points. Wait, I need something to write. Wait just a sec. Back. Okay, so Matt, what would you like to wager? This may be the last time I ever say this, but 11,800 points, please. Woo! Okay. Here is the clue. What is the ability when you move faster? Oh no. What's sprint? Sprinter speed, you're correct. Woo! 23,600 points now for Matt. Go again. Abilities 2000. How can you get out of Piggy's sight? Adriana, what is invisibility? Good for 2000. Abilities 8. What abilities where you can see where items are? Adriana, what is magnifying glass? Correct. All things Among Us for 8. The answer there. It's a second daily double. You have 10,200 points. What would you like to risk? You know what? Yeah, bet it all. Woo! So many big wagers here and there. Here's the clue. How many maps are there in Among Us? What's 5? 5 is correct. 20,400 now for you. I think it's Among Us for 12. What will you have if you're a ghost as a crewmate? Victoria. What is, wait, I know this. Can you repeat the clue again? Okay. What role can you have if you're a ghost as a crewmate? Victoria. What is Guardian Angel? Oh shoot. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Oh no. Sorry about that. But you're correct. I'll do Among Us 16. What is the role where you can turn into people to make them think they're the imposter? Matt, what's Shapeshifter? You're correct. I'll think it's Among Us 2000. What role can I have it where you can go into the event as a crewmate? Victoria, what is Engineer? Correct. Glitches in Among Us 16. What is the glitch that you can glitch out of the map? Victoria, but it's no clip. Correct. Glitches in Among Us 12. When did map 1 come out? Adriana. What is 2019? No. Matt, what's 2017? Also incorrect. Anybody? Victoria? Beep, boop, boop. What is 2018? 2018. Go. Victoria. CFC Among Us 16. What is the first CFC? Victoria. What is Distorted Memory? Correct. CFC Among Us 12. The answer there, and that was the crucial get for you. The last daily double of the game. You can move it to first place if you make a big enough wager. You know what? Yeah. Let's go all in. Woo! Alright then. You will be in the lead by 1,600 points if you're correct. Here's the clue. How to spell mirror HQ backwards? What is QHARIM? You're correct. Woo! 25,600 now for you. Let's see if seen Among Us 2000. When did Among Us come out? Victoria, what is 2018? Correct. See if seen Among Us 2000. How to spell Among Us backwards? Yeah, what's SUGNOMA? Correct. Skins 2000. What is the skin that is a ghost? Adriana. What is Ghosty? Good for 2000. Skin 16. What is chapter 1 skin? Adriana. What is Piggy? Correct. Skins 12. What is the skin that is a zombie? Adriana. What is Zombie Piggy? Correct. Skins 8. What is the skin that is a robot? Adriana. What is Robbie? Correct. Skins 4. What is the skin that is a bird? Adriana, what is Budgie? Correct. You're very close. You're very close to Matt and Victoria. Go again. See if you've seen Among Us 8. How to spell Polis backwards? Adriana, what is SULOP? Correct. You're tied with Matt for the lead. Glitches in Among Us 8. When did Map 4 come out? Adriana, what is March of 2021? Correct. Steve seen Among Us 4. What is the first map in Among Us? Adriana, what is the Scout? Correct. No. Glitches in Among Us 4. What glitch can you get items out of space without the key? Adriana, what is zoom out of your character? Correct. Abilities 4. How could you clone yourself? Adriana, what is decoy? Correct. Final clue. What is the maximum imposter limit? Now, what's 3? Correct. That'll take you up to 26,400. We have a game now. It is going to depend on the final Jeopardy and who will be advancing to the quarterfinals. The category is Bing! U.S. capitals and populations. Make the wagers. We'll be back with a clue. Dun, 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 dun. We are back. It all comes down to this. Two of you guys will be advancing to the quarterfinals. One of you guys will be headed home. The category for finals: U.S. capitals and populations. Here's the clue. Ding! What is the capital of California and the population of California? 30 seconds. Good luck. Pause. Pause. Okay. Matt, we come to you first. You got 26,400. What did you put down? Sacramento on 38 million. You are correct. The wager. All but 2 points. 52,798 points now for you. We go to Victoria Gross. She had 27,600 going into final. What did she put down? She got what is in there, but not the... Okay. So we know that's not correct. You risked 401. That is 27,199. Now it's riding on Adriana Harmeyer. She had the lead with 28,000 points. Did she know it was Sacramento and 38 million? She did. What was the wager? Woo-hoo-hoo! Hello, 27,201. 55,201. She will be advancing to the quarterfinals. She'll be taking home 3 match points for winning, 2 for man in second place, and that is enough to put you in the quarterfinals ahead of Victoria Gross. Let's update the leaderboard real quick. Okay, so Adriana Harmeyer with that huge win moves into third place with 5 match points. Matt, with those 2 critical match points, moves into 4th with 4. Juveria is in 5th with 3. Victoria has 2, but we have 1 more spot in the quarterfinals, so whoever wins. We know Victoria is being eliminated, so Victoria Gross, it's sad to see you go at the end of the knockouts because we already knew you were going to get eliminated because one of these 3 players was going to win anyway. You'll be receiving $15,000. We loved having you here. But like I said, we have 1 more spot available in the quarterfinals. Brad, Nilesh, and Amy will be duking it out for that. We'll be back with that game after this break. Welcome back to the final game of the knockout round of Jeopardy Online Masters. Competing in tonight's second game. From Oakland, California, Amy Schneider. From Lionville, Pennsylvania, Nilesh Vinjamuri. From Los Angeles, California, Brad Rutter. Thank you everybody. So welcome back to the final game. Welcome back to the final game of the Jeopardy Online Masters Tournament. This is the final game of the knockout round. We only have 1 spot to fill. So Brad, Nilesh, and Amy, let the race for the last spot in the quarterfinals begin. Categories in the Jeopardy round. Tick, 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 tick. Here are the categories. Seasons and episodes. Intro variations. Episodes. Main levels. Update logs. Finally, more main levels. And by the way, we may have a new... We may not... This will be 200 to 1,000 for the first round. We may do 300 to 1,500 in Double Jeopardy from now on, but I'm not sure. We may do it. I'm not sure, though. Okay. Brad, make your selection. Seasons and episodes for 800. The answer there is the Daily Double. You can risk up to 1,000. 1,000. Here's the clue. What year did season 11 start? What is 2012? You're correct. 1,000 points for you. Seasons and episodes 1,000. What episode has Peter as the principal at the high school? Brad, what is season 15 episode 18? Correct. Intervariations 1000. What episode has no Stewie in the intro? Brad. What is season 12, episode 21? Correct. Intervariations 8. What season episode has a pregnant lady in the intro? Brad. What is season 10, episode 1? Correct. Intervariation 6. What episode is when Cleveland Brown comes back? Brad. What is season 12, episode 20? Correct. Season episode 6. What episode is when Peter falls down the stairs in the theme song? Brad. What is season 5, episode 5? Correct. Wait, guys, I'll be back real quick. I gotta do something. Okay, guys, we are back in Continue Brad. Episodes 1000. What episode has everything moving backwards? English. What is season 11, episode 4? Correct. Episode 300. What episode is when Brian sings the Rick Astley song? Amy. What is season 5, episode 18? Correct. Main level is for 200. What were the first 7 levels on Play 1.0? Brad. What is Stereo Man is back on track? Polar Guys dry out base after base. Can't let go and jumper. Correct. Main levels 4. What is the 21st level in Geometry Dash? Brad. What is Finger Dash? Correct. Main level 6. What is the first main demon in Geometry Dash? Brad. What is Club Step? Correct. Main levels 8. What was D11 level? Brad. What is Clutterfunk? Correct. Main level is 1000. The answer there is the second daily level. You have 7,000 points. What would you like to risk? 6,000. Okay, here's the clue. What is the second main demon? What is the theory of everything 2? Correct. 13,000 points now for you. And you're in that category as well. Great job. Episode 6. What episode has to do with killing Loish? Nilesh. What is season 6, episode 5? Correct. Episode 4. What episode has only Chris in the theme song? Nilesh. What is season 18, episode 4? Correct. Episode 2. What episode has Peter and Quagmire find over Lois? Nilesh. What is season 14, episode 7? Correct. Intervariations 4. What season episodes has been Brian Book replaced with Vinny? Nilesh. What is season 12, episode 7 and 8? Correct. Season episode 4. What episode has only Chris in the theme song? Nilesh. What is season 18, episode 4? Again, correct. Season episode 2. What episode is when Brian died? Nilesh. What is season 12, episode 6? Correct. Intervariations 2. What episode is when Stewie forgets his lines in the intro? Nilesh. What is season 14, episode 15? Correct. Mormon levels 1000. This is the 22nd Divine Geometry Dash. Amy. What is Dash? Correct. Mormon levels 8. This is the 13th level in Geometry Dash. Amy. What's Electroman Adventures? Correct. Mormon level 6. This is the 16th level in Geometry Dash. Amy. What's Hexagon Force? Correct. Mormon levels 4. This is the 20th level in Geometry Dash. Amy. What is Deadlocked? Correct. Mormon levels 2. This is the 5th level in Geometry Dash. Amy. What is Base After Base? Correct. You just ran that category. Final category, and that's Update Like Go. 1000. What did Update 1.9 come out with on Geometry Dash? Brad. What is Processing and Theory of Everything 2? Correct. 800. What came out with Update 1.3? Brad. What is X-Step? Correct. 600. What did Update 2.0 have on Geometry Dash? Brad. What is Geometrical Dominator and Deadlocked? Correct. 400. What came out with Update 1.6? Brad. What is Electroman Adventures and Club Step? Correct. And the final clue. When did Update 1.0 come out? Brad. What is August of 2013? Correct. You just ran that category. And you're coming out the best Jeopardy round in Jeopardy Online Masters history, a whopping 16,000 points. But it is Nilesh who will be going first in Double Jeopardy. When we come back right after this break. And by the way, we are changing the point currency to 300 to 1,500. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, guys. So here's how the new point currency will work. One of these templates will have 3 to 1,500, and one of them will have 4 to 2,000. So yeah, so we can alter between the two. Okay then. So yeah, thank you guys. But okay, let's go. Amy Schneider, but is with us from Oakland, California. How do you feel that we're at the end of the knockouts? Good and bad. Eve, if I get eliminated in the knockout round, at least I'll go home with $15,000. Yeah, because like our bottom three, 7th, 8th, and 9th, receive $15,000, and then 6th place 50,000, 5th place 75,000, 4th place 100,000, 3rd 150,000, 2nd and so on, and yeah, but it's been pretty fun coming here to play. Okay. Nilesh Vinjamori, what about you? You made it to the quarterfinals in season 1, but got eliminated. So how do you feel your chances of advancing to the quarterfinals this year? It could go either way, but I'm not even sure. But it's like what Amy said, I had fun being here. It was a fun time getting to meet all these great champions. And yeah, it's been so fun. Okay. Brad Rutter, what about you? By the looks of your score, you probably don't need luck to advance to the quarterfinals because you're coming off the best Jeopardy round in Jeopardy Online Masters history. But yeah, but but Brad, how do you feel that we're at the end of the knockouts? I feel pretty good. I got 2nd place last year, so I'm gonna try to go for 1st place this year. Okay then. Okay, so Nilesh has control of the board as we enter Double Jeopardy. Point values from 3 to 1,500. Here are the new categories. FNF mods and weeks. More FNF mods. Even more FNF mods. Robust Risk modifiers. Even more robust risk modifiers. And finally, triple RAM time. Nilesh, make your selection. FNF mods and weeks 1,500. What FNF mod has the human bomb? Amy. What is witty? Correct. Infinite pots of weeks for 9. The answer there is the first of 3 daily doubles. You have 5,300 points to risk. What do you want to risk? Let's just risk 5,200. Okay, for 10,000, fine. Yeah, 5,300. Yeah, let's go off it. Okay, for 10,600, here is the clue. What is the Mata's girlfriend's ex-boyfriend? What is Tabby? Tabby is correct. 10,600 now for you. Okay. Infinite Monster Week's 12. What Infinite Week has a boy with a gun? Nilesh, what is Pico? Correct. Infinite Monster Week 6. What week of Infinite was in their trunk of girlfriend in the military? Brad, what is week 7? Correct. Infinite Monster Weeks for 3. What Infinite mod is the Matasaka? Brad, what is tricky? Correct. Let's go rhyme time for 900. A sedate date tree that's the subject of a biblical poem. Nilesh, what is a calm psalm poem? Correct. Rhyme time for 12. The answer there is the 2nd daily double. You have 5,500 points to risk. You can risk any or all of it. You know what? Yeah. Let's do what Amy just did. Let's risk all of it. Okay then. 11,000 points if you're correct. Just a clue. A congenial game bird under glass given as a gift. What is a pleasant pheasant present? Correct. That'll take you to 11,000 points even. Round time for 1,500. And Papayete in the rest of the aisle is assigned to cream and a quick spray painting. Brad, what is a Tahiti graffiti treaty? Correct. Rhyme time for 6. A flexible and enormous customer. Brad, what is a pliant giant client? Correct. Rhyme time 3. Sacred place for your most exceptional bottle of Bordeaux. Brad, what is a fine wine shrine? Correct. Even more robust modifiers for 9. What modifier activates 3 random modifiers? Brad, what is how unfortunate? Correct. Even more robust modifiers for 1,500. The last daily double of the game, and that was a crucial get because Neelish and Amy doubled up on 2 of 3 daily doubles. You can extend your lead right here. And let's go for 17,900 points. Whoa, okay. For 38,100, here's the clue. What modifier where there's little listeners? What is watch or step? Correct. 38,100 for you. Even more robust modifiers for 12. What modifier makes it where ambush attacks constantly? Brad, what is again and again and again? Correct. And by the way, you've already locked up the game. It's a runaway. Okay. Even more robust modifier 6. What modifier makes it where hiding spots are no longer guaranteed? Neelish. What is nowhere to hide? Correct. Even more robust modifier 300. What modifier makes it where no code can be found? Amy, what is Algo Bloom's payday? Correct. More infinite mods for 1,500. What is the infinite mod that an animal goes crazy? Hint is from Happy Tree Friends. Neelish, what is Flippy? Correct. Even more infinite mods 1,500. What is the infinite mod that has to go from truck to a wall? Neelish, what is the Sky mod? Correct. Robust modifiers 1,500. What modifiers makes more rushes spawn? Neelish, what is rush hour? Correct. Robust modifiers 12. What modifier makes most rooms to be dark? Amy, what is wait, repeat the clue. Okay. What modifier makes most rooms to be dark? No, you can answer me. What is power shortage? Correct. Even more for mods 12. What is the infinite mod that has multiple songs hinted on Funky Friday? Neelish, what is the Super Saiyan? Correct. More for mods 12. What is the infinite mod that has a robot? Neelish, what is Hex? Correct. More for mods 9. What is the infinite mod that is really long? Hint, there are multiple characters. Neelish, what is Demon Baby? Correct. Even more infinite mods 9. What is the infinite mod that has trolls? Brad, what is the trollage? Correct. Robust modifiers 9. What modifier gets more dupes to spawn? Hint is both modifiers. Neelish, what is wrong number battlefields? Correct. Robust modifier 6. What modifier activates 5 random modifiers? Neelish, what is chaos? Correct. Even more from mod 6. What is the infinite mod that's a glitchy character? Neelish, what is the Monica mod? Correct. More from mod 6. What is the infinite mod that is a scarecrow? Neelish, what is Zardy? Correct. 3 clues left. More from mod 3. What mods is the most test from Minecraft? Hint, there's multiple of them. Amy, what is Affleck Steven Heroine? Correct. Even more from mod 3. What is the Affleck that's a Wii Nintendo character? Amy, what is what is Matt? Correct. The final clue. What modifier says more gold can be found? Brad, what is... I'll go Blino on break. Correct. That will take you up to 40,500. See, Neelish has put some daylight between you two. So it's no longer a runaway because Neelish put some daylight on you two. But the category for Final Jeopardy today is... Da-ding! Geometry Dash a Family Guy. Make the wagers. We'll be back with the clue after this. It all comes down to this. A win for one of you. A win for Brad or Neelish will lock up your spot in the quarterfinal. The category Geometry Dash a Family Guy. Here's the clue. Da-ding! What came out with update 2.1? And what is the final episode of Family Guy season 22? 30 seconds. Good luck. Okay, so, Amy Schneider, we come to you first. You got 12,700. What did you put down? You put Finger Dash and Fave No More. Correct. The wager. 12,698. That is 25,398. You're in second place for the morning. Neelish Vinjamori had 22,100 going into final. What did he put down? Finger Dash and Fave No More as well. The wager. Wow, all of it. That is 44,200. Brad Rutter. It all comes down to this. What did you put down? Finger Dash and Fave No More. You just have to risk more than 3,700 points. 3,701. 44,201. By 1 point, Brad sneaks out with the win. Takes home those 3 coveted match points. 2 for Neelish in second. 0 for Amy in that game. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, so at the end of the knockouts, we see that James, Roger, and Adriana are leading the way with James with 6, Roger with 5, Adriana with 5. Matt, thanks to his second place finish today, moves into 4th with 4. Brad with that huge win catapults to 5th with 3. Juveria is in 6th with 3. Which means Neelish and Amy, you'll be leaving us at the end of the knockouts. We knew that Victoria was leaving us. You guys will be receiving $15,000. What a pleasure to have all of you. What a pleasure to have you guys here for Masters 2. So, what a pleasure to have you guys here. But it's sad to see you guys go, but we may see you in future Masters tournament. In our next video, the quarterfinals kick off on Wednesday. You won't want to miss it. Join us as the quarterfinals begin Wednesday. So long, everybody.